on our Thank Craft It's Friday show. We'll be with you for the next hour for a very lovely show today. If you caught our country escapes yesterday on Create and Craft, you know exactly what you're in for. Today we're all about relaxation, country cottages and just having a lovely time, so make sure you have a brew ready. I'm here with the dream team this morning. We've got Emily and of course we've got Kat. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm really good this morning. It's Friday, so that's always a good start.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Emily likes to write me little notes, and today she's put only 113 days to Christmas.
Wow.
Because it's 3rd of September, isn't it?
It is. Crazy,
so
crazy.
We've just come out of all the Christmas here with Christmas everything, and now we're on about getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you an organised person, Kat, or not?
It depends. It changes every year. Some years I'm on it, other years not at all.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Well, no, I'm not the same. I'm never organised. even though I am quite organised with everything else, but when it comes to presents, no, I can't. I'm always on the last minute. But yeah, so let's just have a look what else we've got to share with you today. So I know we've mentioned this before, but we have been shortlisted in the Best of Craft Awards. So if you already haven't voted for us, we'd love it if you just go online to the, I've not got the website here, but I know the lovely Hannah who's doing the comments will put that down for you. And we have been shortlisted for the Most Loved UK Crafts Chain Store, Best Brand for Crafts, Best Rated Customer Service, Most Loved Stamping Range and Best Shop North of England. So that would mean...
Came out then,
did it?
Yeah,
I've not got my telephone voice on this morning. But let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly question. So this week we have our fabulous mega storage caddy, which is almost as big as me. I think
it's huge.
It is, isn't it? I could fit inside here. So I don't know if I'm going to. No, I'll open it sensibly. So you will get all of these as well in here. There's 16 in there. So we've got 3 winners, and it is worth $39.99. So I'm sure Kat will be able to say how much of a necessity this is.
It is. I've got mine out on my desk this morning. I'm working on some stamps, and it's so handy just to have them all stored up in there, and you can just pick out what you need and go and put them straight back. It's fabulous.
I think, when was you in yesterday or the day before, and I saw when you was leaving, I thought, gosh, Kat, you bring all sorts to work and take all sorts home.
I do, yeah.
You had this little trolley with everything in.
I do, because I do a mixture of days in the office and days at home. There's things I need to take back and forth, so yeah, I have a little trolley that I take with me. Yeah.
And the question this week is, where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? Is it A, on the moon, is it B, in the Mediterranean, or is it C, in the Bermuda Triangle? I have no idea about this one.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I do. I think I know the answer.
No, geography. It's not my strong point, I don't think. I come on these shows and I just tell everybody what's not my strong point. So
yeah. Geography's not my strong point either, but I think I know the answer to this one.
So let us know in the comments, share the video, and we will give you a 15-minute warning before the end of the show, and then we will let you know who the 3 lucky winners are this week. But before we head into our country escapes demos, let's just show you the VT. Here it is, our beautiful Country Escapes collection. I love this. I feel like this is just me in a postcard. It's just lovely. It's just absolutely lovely. And of course we have got the bundle for you, but I've got something very special to tell you this week, today when you buy this collection. If you're a Club Hunky Dory member, you can shop this collection with double discount, so make sure you're signed in and you can get an an additional 10%. So the bundle here, where you will already save £15, if you log in, you can get this for £31.46. So if you're not a member, it's completely free to join. Just head to the top of the website, click sign in, and there'll be a button there for you to create an account. And that normally will give you 5% off all your orders, but for today, while we have double discount just on this range, so it's not on anything else on the website, it's just if you want Country Escapes today, you can get double discount on this. So this incredible Mirri Magic multi-buy here, you will get all the topper collection, you will get the 36 inserts, you will get the little finishing touches topper collection, and of course the A6 Mirri Magic pad. So all that for £31.46 if you sign in. But let's just go in a little bit of detail of the topper collection here. So there's over 100 elements in this kit, and it's just, look how gorgeous it is. I think as well, the Mirri Magic on here, it almost makes the images look like a bit of a oil painting, do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
And we've got some lovely patterns in here. It reminds me of quite traditional wallpapers and design and like patterns there. And you can see here the borders on each side, which you can snip into them. And you can see how the sky is just shining with that incredible Mirri Magic technology. And there we've got a full sheet of lovely patterns there. And then the next one is our cottage garden, which it just shows you all these beautiful little gardens. And the red flowers really pop in the light, which you can see. And of course we've got some tags down here. We've got a little wishing wells. It's just beautiful. And this one as well, it reminds me of like a tiled floor in a Victorian house.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have you enjoyed using this kit, Kat?
I have. I absolutely love it. It's just so different, and you can make. I'm not going too fancy with my cards today because the cardstock really does do the work for you.
Yeah.
It just gives your images such that magical feel. They're almost a little bit like Harry Potter images. You feel like the images are moving because of the reflectiveness. They're absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Even though it is a flat image, you feel like you get right in there, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, I feel like we need our lovely Alan here to describe the Mirri Magic technique here, because it still blows my mind how incredible it is to get all that incredible shine. So on this one, it's our reflective moments, and we've got more of like a golden hue here, just like at sunset almost. And I think you'll see once you get hold of this kit, it's got some little fairy friends in each one.
Oh.
There's a little, I saw them the other day and I thought, oh, there's a little cat on that bench. Someone's put that there for me. This one though is incredible. It's a full sheet of you could just put that in a frame.
Yeah.
You could cut it down the middle, have the cottages on one side, have the river on the other. It's just beautiful. And then we've got a full pattern here. I think the colours as well in this collection are just, it goes beautifully, doesn't it? And it's not, what season would you say it's perfect for? It's got a bit of everything,
It's got everything in it, absolutely, yeah.
And then here we've got some more of the elements that you can just pop out. Of course, it's got the border strips on the sides, and the patterns as well are in all these frames around the toppers. So this one's quite lovely with its gold tones. And there we've got another pattern here. But before we move on, let me just quickly show you the inserts as well that match this kit perfectly. So you will get 36 inserts here. So £9.99, or if you sign in, you can get these for £8.99. It's 36, there's 12 designs, and you'll get 3 of each. So I'll just quickly show you some of these. So it's got some of the full page cottage artwork here and the gardens, but of course just slightly muted down. We've got the full page patterns, so just fold them up, fold them in half, pop them in a card, and then we've got that tiled look there and more really. So but Kat, would you please show us a demo of this kit?
I will show you a demo.
Thank
yeah.
you.
So I'm going to take this beautiful A Grande out, and I just love the cardstock with this one. This beautiful black floral and red design. I think it's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to be making a 7" by 7" card. So I'm going to cut myself a base. Get the boring bits out of the way first. So I'm just going to cut this to 7" by 7". Take my construction glue and I'm going to pop this onto my base and then just pop it out the way, because I'm not doing a straightforward mat and layer with this. So just get this bit done.
You'll have to let us know in the comments if any of you live in a lovely cottage with a thatched roof, because that would be my dream.
Yeah, they are stunning. So chocolate box, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, so that's on there. So I'm going to bring in this gorgeous patterned cardstock. Now, I'm going to cut it to a normal mat and layer size. So I'll come 3 notches under my 7 and turn it once and do the same. So this is going to mean that I'm cutting one of the border strips off, but I'm going to be adding this back on. So I'm just going to take this up to the border line and just want to keep that little gold edge that's there. When I'm happy with the placement, just trim that off. And I'm not going to add that right back in straight away, because I want to do something with the centre of this and I don't want it to move around too much. So I'm going to take my big topper out of the set here. I'm going to pop the topper out and take out the middle frame. And I'm going to place this, I'm just going to get a little bit of low tack tape and I'm going to cut an aperture into the centre. But you could do this with a die, but I'm going to show you how I do it today using my my trimmer. So when you're happy with the placement, remember you're going to have this on the bottom as well, so you can just put that back. If you want to tape it down, you can add that on now, but because I'm going to be using glue, I'm going to add that on later so I don't move it around too much while I'm doing this part. So when you're happy with where your frame is, I'm just going to tack it in place. Just so I can get a nice straight edge. And I'm just going to take a pencil, she says. Thought I had a pencil. Here we go. And I'm just going to use the inside of the frame as a guide and mark round. And I know this won't show up very well on camera, but you will see like a score line when you take it off.
There's lots of sentiments as well included in this kit. I'll read some out to you just so you know the options you've got. So of course we've got the happy birthday and wishing you a wonderful day. We've got with lots of love just for you, to someone special. And then we've got one tailored towards friends, and it's a lovely little topper, topper you can just pop out. It says, friends are like flowers, they bring colour to the world, which is lovely.
So I'm not sure how well you can see that on there. I did try to hold it up to the camera, but there is now like a scored rectangle in the centre. And this is how I cut out my apertures when I'm not using a die. So try and line your score line up with the cutting line and keep your blade free in like a middle position, so you're not going to cut into the top or the bottom of the card. And when you're happy with where it's placed, because our trimmers have got all the lines on of the edges, you run your blade down to your bottom score line, and you can see where this line meets up with the score line here. So you cut in the right place and then just take it up to the top score line.
Oh, we can see
and do exactly the same. Sorry, pull back because I'm looking what I'm doing. And then turn it and just do the same. So make sure this is in the middle. You have got a little bit of leeway because we're sticking our frame back over that's obviously a bit bigger than where we're cutting out, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying to look and not put my head into shot now. I think I'm okay.
Sorry. We're already getting in the comments, Kat, a lot of people saying how amazing your demos are. So
Oh, thank you.
yeah. So we're wanting big things from you today.
Well, I can't promise big things. Like I said, I've not gone too crazy with this kit because the kit does so much of the work for you. And sometimes it's nice to have that you can keep things a little bit simpler. And as you see, that just, it cuts out your aperture for you. And then hopefully, I'm not convinced because I wasn't looking at it as carefully as I usually do, I can fit my frame back over the top. So I'm going to go in with our thinnish foam pads, I think, if I can find them in my box of goodies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these around the edge of my aperture rather than my frame for this one. Just because, I don't know, I just feel like I can get a better fit with it today.
We've got a new member to our Hunky Dory club.
Oh.
And it's Gemma Wilson. She's new here to watching our videos, but she loves Hunky Dory already. Thank you so much. We hope you like the shows too.
We really, really do. I'm hoping my sons are watching today.
Really?
I've told them it was the last chance before they go back to school. And I made them set a reminder on YouTube this morning because they've not got Facebook yet.
Oh, when do they go back to school? Next week then?
Yeah, between Monday and Wednesday next week.
Oh, okay.
Of course, they can't all go back on the same day. That would just be
Oh, no.
too easy.
Are they looking forward to going back to school?
Mum is.
I feel like that's
so.
what a lot of people will feel like at the minute.
Yeah. It's gone so quick this summer holidays though. It's just absolutely flown by. Okay. So, I carefully place our frame back on top. It's just caught for me today.
They're so lovely, these colours.
Oh, they're absolutely stunning. They work beautifully together.
They really do. And I feel like now when we got up this morning and it was a little darker, makes you think of cosy things.
Yeah, I
doesn't it?
noticed that. The nights have come in so quick as well. So we'll just pop this back on top. So you still get the same effect as the original cardstock, but you've just, no one will ever know. So I'm going to go back to this bit that we've got left from the card, and this is going to go behind here. So I'm just going to trim the borders off, and this is going to be hidden by most of the frame. So as long as you've got enough to show through the centre aperture with no gaps, you should be fine. And I'm going to build back up my card. So I think if I put this roughly in the middle, this, once I stick it back down on my card, will cover that. So back in with the construction glue. And I just love playing with the layers on this one and that extra depth that it gives you. That framed effect that you get. Because this is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of all those like pictures up on the wall, you know, that. So I like playing with the framed theme. Country cottages and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Are you a country girl or a city girl, Kat?
Depends what mood I'm in. I do love the country. obviously anywhere that I'm likely to find cows is always going to be a thingy. But I do like little city breaks and stuff as well.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what everybody likes. If you like a bit of both.
Yeah, I do. It all depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just taking our foam pads. All the way around.
Carol, I think that is an excellent birthday present. Carol just put, it's my birthday Tuesday, so this collection can be my birthday gift to me from me.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're the best ones.
They are the best
Because
ones.
you're never going to be disappointed. You're never going to have that moment where you have to pretend smile that you really like what you've got.
Yes, because we've all been there, haven't we?
Oh,
We're like,
absolutely.
"Oh, that's so lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll put it at the back of my wardrobe.
Never to be seen again. Okay. So I'm just going to try and place this how we normally place our matten layers, but just because it's on foam pads, just be a little bit more careful because we've not got that wiggle room that we usually have with our construction glue. So I'll bring back in the topper. I feel like I'm on a bit of a foam pad frenzy with this one today, but
Well, we have enough of them in the building.
we do. And we love adding dimension to our cards. So we'll pop this back inside. And then back to our topper set, we've got this lovely big sentiment here that reads, "It's all the little memories which will last a lifetime."
Oh, that's a lovely sentiment.
Have I used up all my long ones already? Oh no, I've got another pack here. So I'm going to pop this directly onto the frame so I know where I want it to go, and I'm just using my topper as a marker so I know it's not going to run too long. And then, so I've just got one on top of my frame there, and because I've already got one layer of foam pads under my frame, I'm going to do 2 layers of foam pads underneath so it should all sit nice and even. And then we can pop that in place on the bottom. And then I think we've got a lovely happy birthday to you sentiment there. I'm just going to do the same with this on the top. Just pop a bit of foam pad directly onto the frame. But because this one's a skinnier sentiment, we only need that one on there. And just get it nice and even. And there we go.
Oh, that's
Just
beautiful.
look at the shine on that. It's absolutely stunning.
It's so lovely, and even though like the toppers are quite busy in themselves, and when you get this kit and you look closely at them, you'll see how many more elements in. The patterns still go with it. It's not too much.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's really lovely. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll show you as well some cards that the team have made with this kit, so you can just have an idea of what else you can do. So here, as I just mentioned, there's all sorts of elements in these toppers. So you've got the canal barge there, you've got swans on the water. Here you've got these really fancy shaped toppers, and you can use these as a set of 3. You know, you can use them you can make your own tags with them, I guess. Barbara made that one, it's lovely. And then here we've got, is this the same one that you've just used?
It is, yeah.
But you can see
I think that's mine as well, actually.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I recognise it.
But yeah, you can see the different things you can do there. And then we've got this one with those lovely teals. I really like this one. I just love the colours. And of course, and as well, it's got the little wishing well. It's lovely. And then here with the more golden tones, and there's a bit of pink in the sky. That's really lovely. A Barbara again. And then we've got one here, the little lighthouse there on the coast. Beautiful. So you can see just exactly what you can make with the kit there, but that's not it. We've got more to show you, and of course these other items you can get them in the bundle, so you can get the double discount on the bundle and get that for £31.46 today, or you can buy them separately. And next up is the Finishing Touches Topper Collection. So this is £5.99, but again, log in, get this for £5.39. So here you've got just some incredible extra elements that you can use with the Topper Collection. You can use with the paper pad. You can make these as little tags. They've got the little holes there ready for you. Add a little bit of ribbon, and then we've got almost some like little postcard style designs of the cottages there. So you can see all the different ones that are in the Topper Collection, and they're just super sweet. I really like them. You can just cut them out and just add them on. And then we've got some more circles, some ovals there, and then a sheet of all different sentiments and border strips. So we've got here for your retirement, it's time to celebrate, we miss you, going on an adventure, thoughts of you always make me smile. Well, I think that's nice. I think that's what everyone will think of Hunky Dory here. And of course we have the A6 adorable little Mirri Magic pad, and of course it's got this little hole there, so you can just see the shine just coming through here. So there's 36 pages in here. They've all got the full page Mirri Magic technology on them. You could create A6 card fronts with this. Just mat and layer this onto some gold Mirri or silver. Would you just use gold with this kit, probably?
Yeah, definitely gold, but I think there are some of them that would work with silver, or all our lovely other colours we've got in the Mirri collection, like that one with the purples. You could do a purple Mirri mat with it. It would pull them out beautifully.
And what's good about this is you can see, just because they're slightly bigger than the toppers in the main collection, you can see just how much detail are in these images. There's 18 designs in this pad. It's all on 300 GSM. You get 2 each of the designs in this. Oops. Oh, it's so lovely.
It's just gorgeous.
But just all the flowers just work really well with Mirri Magic.
Yeah. This really makes them pop, doesn't it?
Look, I knew I'd seen a cat. I thought, where is it? I'm going to have to find it. There we go. Even the lights, the windows shine too.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody's home.
Oh,
I know. So £8.99 if you want that. This is £8.09 if you sign in, but of course that's in the incredible Mirri Magic bundle, which is just there. So you will get all that what's featured for £31.46. So it's the Topper Collection, it's the Finishing Touches Collection, the A6 Mirri Magic pad, and of course the 36 inserts. So you'll get everything there. And of course an inspiration sheet, so you can see if you need any help or inspiration of what to do with this kit. It's all ready for you. But sorry, Kat, I'm just coming straight back to you.
is he back
Are
at
you
me?
ready?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Shall we go in with our little books?
Yes.
So I am taking, because this one spoke to me because of the furry friends as well, the 2 doggies on it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, first thing I'm going to do is take this, and I've trimmed it down so it's exactly 6 inches by 4 inches. So I can cut it into quarters nice and easily. So we're going to start up the middle, and I promise no doggies were harmed in the making of this card. She says, I'm at 4, aren't I? So I want to go 2 inches this way. It just cuts nicely up in between the doggies, I promise. And then 3 inches on each of these 2 parts. One side, and then the same here.
think we've got some more birthdays. If I'm trying to find the comment, is Joan's, yes, Joan's 70th birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday for tomorrow.
Oh,
I hope you get some hunky-dory goodies from your friends, family.
absolutely.
I think all the best birthdays are in September though.
No,
Where's your birthday, Kat?
December.
December.
I like
okay.
September because it's a month I get off birthdays, so I really like that. So I'm going to cut a mat for each of these now. So I need these to be 3 notches over the 2. And then 3 notches over the 3. And we do that 4 times, so I've got one for each of them. And keep concentrating so I don't automatically just go back to my 3 and 2. So 3 notches over the 2. And 3 notches over the 3.
Carol said, when I buy new kits, I always buy an extra little book so I never run out.
Absolutely, that's what they're great for. And especially because on our topper sets, we give you so many choices of sentiments. You're not going to use them. Even if you get the absolute most out of your topper set, I can guarantee you're always going to be left with some sentiments.
Yeah.
And then you can just use them so easily with your little books, especially these Mirri ones, like you said. You can just literally pop them straight onto a card with a sentiment, and because of how they're printed, that's it. They'll still have that wow factor.
Yeah, absolutely. So I never usually like to go into too much detail about Mirri Magic in case I get it wrong, because it's very technical how we do this beautiful. So it is exclusive to us, this Mirri Magic technology, and so how I can explain it is we print a white layer first, which is underneath, and then the designers carefully choose artwork to pick out and highlight key areas, which when you print them on top, that makes different areas shine more than others. Now, hopefully Alan's not listening to me say that, because he'll be barging in a minute saying, no, you've made that sound really simple. And it's not.
Okay, last one. And this is something I love doing with little book pages, is just cutting them up into quarters, or if you've got a landscape one, doing a 3-piece. There is a special name for it, but I'm not going to try, or a trip, so I don't know. But I'm not going to say it because I'll get it wrong.
Yeah, let us know as well.
It just gives a bit more interest to your sheet. So I'm going to pinch a sheet of the cardstock from the topper sets. Go on, Kelly, sorry I interrupted.
Oh no, it's fine. No, I was just going to say, let us know if this will be your first Mirri Magic purchase, or if you've got other Mirri Magic kits. Let us know in the comments. So
I'm cutting this matte layer. No, I always get them wrong. My layer down to 3 notches under 6 by 3 notches under 8. And I had to pre-cut myself a layer for this, but I've just realised that I cut into it for them, so I'll have to do that again. So we'll cut in my mat to 6 inches by 8 inches. And we just pop this on here. I love a new bottle of construction glue. It's like so satisfactory. Okay, so I'm happy with the placement of that. So I'm going to bring in the bit that I cut away, and I'm going to cut off this screen strip to put back on again for a little bit more extra detail. So I'm just going to trim that off. And I'm going to use this across the centre of my card. So I want this to be 3 notches under my 6 inches. And I'm going to take it, it's just right, I think, just 3 notches under my 2 inches. And I've pre-cut I can't do it now, my brain's thinking a mat.
Oh yes, we've got some people saying what Mirri Magic Collections they have. The Fairyland one, oh I really like that one.
Oh yeah, that worked really well with it, didn't it?
And the Christmas one
Yeah.
that's just been out. Festive Radiance, is that the name?
That was epic.
It really was.
Okay, so we're just going to pop this, guessing around centrally in my card. But there's no exact science to it. So I'm going to turn these over and pop some foam pads on the back.
Michelle, I'm with you. I would do exactly that. She's put, she has the Night Before Christmas Mirri Magic Collection and it's stunning. So good that she can't bring myself to use it. I just take it out and look at it.
Yeah. But use it. Please, please use it. You don't know what you're missing out on. Because if you think it looks good in the sheets, make a card with it. And it just makes it so much better.
I really like what you've done with this little image.
Okay, so I'm just going to place these on where I think I want them, where they're nice and even. And then when I'm happy with the placement, I can take them one at a time. And just take the pads off.
I can't believe how quick you've measured and cut all that up. I'd still be on the first one.
So, third one. Trying to keep my gaps nice and even. But we are going to pop a little sentiment in the centre, so it doesn't have to be 100%. Okay, so I'm going to take one of the sentiments for the fabulous finishes and I'm going to go with this relax and enjoy your special day. Because it's, you probably can't see it on screen, but it's got this lovely light wood grain texture to the back that just picks up on the dock and the boat. And I think this image just says relax, doesn't it? It's just...
Oh yeah. After this show, shall we go? Shall we go and relax
Shall we
somewhere?
go and relax?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in for a relaxing afternoon.
No, actually, I don't think I am.
We'll pop that in the centre. Now, what I'm going to do is to take my card blank, and you've seen me do this 100 times before, but I'm going to cut this down to 6 inches, so it's an 8 inch by 6 inch tenfold card. And I could then quite simply stick that on there and be done, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you a sneak peek and I'm going to bring in some of our gorgeous acetate that we've got with this collection.
Oh, I like a little sneak peek.
And I'll cut this to 8 inches by 8 inches, so I still end up with the profile of an 8 inch by 8 inch card. And this one's fab because it's got the same pattern on that's on your patterned cardstock. So I'm just going to make sure that it's going in the same direction. So I'm going to take some tape.
I've got the best comment of the morning because it's made me giggle. And Diane says, I've got 2 of the collections with the peacock, just stunning. I keep one just to look at and one to show other people that visit. I love it.
So I'm using my red liner for this because it's just really, really good for the acetate. You make sure it stays where it's put. And because it's so super strong, you don't need over much of it. So with gold side facing down, because that's going to pick up on a set, but of course with our gold foiled acetate, you've always got the silver side on the back as well. So, because this will work with so many other things that we've got, you're not just restricted to the gold. And as you can see now, it just gives us that little bit of clear space on either side of the card. And I love creating this effect. So again, with our red liner, straight onto the front of our card blank, because we're putting the acetate straight onto that.
Oh, we've got more good comments.
More
You're
good
all
comments.
making me giggle this
Ooh.
morning. Carol Rooney said, I know the feeling. I stroke my kits for a while before I use them. My hubby thinks I'm strange. I think what happens is when you decide that you like craft, we all go a bit crazy, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I mean, I've said it before. When I was just a customer, my favourite thing to do was getting my kits home and putting them into order, into plastic wallets. So matching my toppers up with my cardstock.
Yeah.
And putting them in a separate plastic wallet so they were all matched up together, and I could spend hours doing that, and I spent as much time doing that as I did making the cards because it was just so therapeutic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to go in with the gold gems that work so beautifully with this, and I'm just taking the tiny little dots and I'm going to go up into the top left hand corner of my first quarter that I cut. And then down to the bottom right hand corner.
Emily's chuckling. So
What
she's
have I
reading
done?
through the comments. She's chuckling at the comments. And Linda, when you said, I thought I was alone with my madness. No, we're all of us here today and all watching. We're all the same, I think.
There we go. And I love this free space that your acetate creates.
Oh wow,
On the
that looks
sides.
really good. Oh, I just want to be there right now. Yeah, we can't finish the show, me and Kat, with to leave.
We've got to go. Relax by a lake.
I'll just show you some of the cards as well, made with that finishing touches. So you can just see, you can pop them out, and you don't, just use one of the pattern cardstocks and add that on, and that's all you need to do for a really quick and simple card there. Again, you can just use them in threes like that. And then on this one, we've just used them to personalise the tab here. So you can just see how they can just add that little extra to your makes. But that's not all. Kat's just given us a little sneak peek of some amazing acetate. So you'll get 16 sheets in here. There's 4 different designs, £9.99, or if you're signed in, you can get this for £8.99. So I'm just going to show you on a piece of white card just the designs here so you can get a feel for them. So we've got some lovely like vintage keys there, which just goes with this collection perfectly, to those wonderful cottages. And then some florals and some foliage in the corners here, so you could chop that up and add this to the front of your card, just covering a little bit of the designs. Then we have this full pattern one, which Kat's just used then. And here we've got another one which you can just snip these borders, or again you can just store it down the middle and create your own card with that. But yes, how beautiful. And of course, with our gold acetate, so gold on the front, and if you want to, you can use the silver on the reverse of this. And then we've got one last thing to show you, which we have started doing with some of our kits recently, is some ribbon here. And so this is £9.99. You'll get 24 metres in here. There's 8 colours, and you can see already those colours are perfect for
Where did that come from? I didn't know about that. I
Did
want
you
one
not?
of them.
Do you want it?
No, I'm all right, thingy, but could have done with it yesterday.
So that would work perfectly with those finishing touches toppers. You can turn them into little tags, and of course we've got some of the cards here using just a little bit of the ribbon there, so you can just see how useful that is. But Kat, I'm coming straight back.
Coming straight back.
Straight back.
Here we go.
My job's too easy this morning, isn't it?
Okay, so we're going to make a 7" by 5" side opening landscape card with an acetate front, and I'm going to use this gorgeous, gorgeous cottage garden.
That sounded very fancy.
Oh! So, I'm going to start by creating my back panel. So this is going to be 3 notches under 7 inches. I need to get a t-shirt with 3 notches under and 3 notches over on. And 3 notches under 5 inches.
Oh, it's a shame that Nat's away, because I'm sure she can do that on her. Does she have a scan and cut?
I think she has the other one, doesn't she? I've got a scan and cut, but it's languishing at the back of the cupboard at the moment, I'm afraid. I don't get time to use it anymore.
Yeah, we can get her to make you a transfer and we'll put it on a t-shirt.
Yes. So I've pre-cut a 7" by 5" mat for this. Okay. And then I'm going to want a little panel down the side just to hold my acetate in place. So I'll come back with the bit that I've cut off. And I'm going to cut this to, I've already cut my mat 2.5. So 3 notches under 2.5. And 3 notches under 5. And hopefully, if I remembered what I was doing yesterday, I've got that the right size.
Kim Dixon has said, Kat, you really are so inspiring.
Oh,
She really is.
okay. And just to get another boring bit done and out the way, I've got a piece of white cardstock, and this is going to create the back of my card. So I'm simply going to cut this to 7 by 5 inches, because I'm not actually using a card blank for this one, but it'll hide away the back of my acetate in a bit, so you'll see. So 7 by 5 inches, and we'll pop that there, ready. Now let's take our gorgeous acetate, and I've gone for that one with the beautiful keys on it. And I'm going to want to keep this side as my main element, and when you pop it over, it just sits perfectly over that strip there and really shows the keys up beautifully. So I want this to be 7 inches long to be the front of my card, but obviously I need to cut a little bit extra, so it's going to wrap around the back. So I'm going to take this to 8 inches. And then 5 inches.
Not long now for the Win It Weekly, so it's your last chance just to pop your answers in the comments before we pick the 3 winners. Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? Is it A, on the moon? Is it B, in the Mediterranean? Or is it C, in the Bermuda Triangle?
Where would you want to find it, Kelly, if you don't know where it is?
Well, I don't think sea. In the Mediterranean,
Okay.
I think. But don't put that, guys, in case I am wrong.
So I've just popped it onto my scoreboard and scored 1 inch at the side, so I get a nice fold that I can wrap around the back of my card, and that will create the front. So again,
a lot of answers for A on the moon, so I think everybody knows something I don't, which is, not unusual.
maybe they do. I think I'd need to escape to the moon to get any tranquility from my home.
No, next week, Kat, peace will be restored. School has started.
Ooh. 3 kids in 3 different schools. School runs don't make for a peaceful event.
What time do you have to get up in the
Oh,
morning?
don't start.
5 a.m.
So the best way I find for attaching acetate to card is if I put the tape, my adhesive, straight onto my cardstock, and then I can line it exactly where I want it into that fold there, and then press my acetate down on top. And this is where I'm going to use this bit that I already cut to create my card back. And then of course you could stick one of your inserts or anything on there just to fancy it up a bit. And you've still got somewhere to write your message on your card. Okay, so some more red liner tape on here. We're just going to pop this up to the very edge of the card here, get into place. But it just gives us this lovely acetated front that we can now stick our topper over. So back to our topper sheet. And I love the frame on this one, it's so different. Such a lovely shape.
Carol has said, I think this show has been one of the best. The new kit is amazing. Thank you, ladies. Well, Carol, you can't say something like that to me because I'll go into the office and I'll tell everybody. This show today has been the best show we have done by far. You won't be able to stop me. I'll tell everybody.
And then we'll have to sit there while everybody's throwing rotten veg at us.
Are you doing any crafting this weekend, Kat?
I am not. I'm doing it's home decor this weekend. It's
okay.
Yeah, we're having a big change on the stairs and landing, so it's none of the fun bit, it's all the hard work bit. It's paint stripping and sanding and all the horrible dirty jobs you've got to do before you get to the pretty stuff.
Yes, that's not the fun bit.
No. And plus running around for the last bits of getting everything ready for school.
Have you got all the uniforms? Most of them?
It's ordered. I'm having a bit of a supply issue with the people that we ordered it from at the moment. They're going to be getting a stern phone call later.
Oh no.
So, yeah, but we're almost there. My son Austin, who I hope is watching, we were asking him to try on his school trousers last night because he only got them just before we broke up. Well, a couple of months before.
Yeah.
So they should still be all right. So we've been asking him all week to try them on, which he's just ignored us. So we forced him last night, and said trousers, 2 pairs, have just completely vanished and disappeared into thin air. We've absolutely no idea where they've gone. So we think we remember. We had a moment of inspiration throwing one away because we found out on like the last day it had a hole in them. But I don't know. So there's been a panic buy on trousers.
Oh, okay.
So, oh, the joys of children. And my youngest is autistic, so he has quite severe sensory issues when it comes to clothing. So it's trying to put a uniform together that he'll actually wear that still resembles the uniform.
Yeah.
So I've added the frame on with double-sided tape and the topper on foam pads. And I'm just going to take this lovely birthday wishes sentiment. I think this is the very last piece of a foam pad I've got here. Just stick that on top of the frame. And I think I'm just going to add a couple of gold gems down the side here.
Michelle said, I've had a fab time this morning. It's the last show I'll be able to watch live for a while as I work in a school and she's back to work on Monday.
Aww.
Oh no. But you can catch up with us later.
You can. And there we go. Anyone wants to
Beautiful.
move the way?
Oh, that's so lovely. I really like the colours on that one.
Stunning.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, that's our 3 demos for this morning, and it's nearly time for us to let you go. But I think, let me just ask, Emily, are the winners for the weekly ready?
Well,
Okay, let's see who is this week's winners. Oh, I always forget the question. Let's do the question first. Okay. Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? And let me just look what Emily has kindly told me, and it is A, on the moon. Well, I didn't know that at all one bit, so it's a good job that nobody listens to me. So Emily has said the Sea of Tranquility is not actually a sea, so it's actually a lunar mare, if I've said that right. So we have got 3 winners for A, on the moon. Let's have a look. Congratulations, Margaret, Nicola and Jane. You have each won one of our mega storage caddies. So just message us, let us know your address and we will pop that in the post to you. But congrats, what a fab win for this Friday. And we hope you love it. And then next, Kat, do you want me to spin the wheel or would you like to?
It's up to you.
Well,
Choices.
you know, I just get carried away, so I shall just do it. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to do. I didn't. Oh, it's gone all wrong. It's that time on a Friday.
She got greedy with it. That's the problem.
I said this morning. It's all about relaxation. This show, and then we just get too giddy, don't we?
We do.
We just go off piste. Okay, guys, let's have a look. Shall I spin? Emily, do you want me to spin?
let's just spin.
Let's just spin. Okay.
You've ruined me.
I've ruined it.
Aww.
Oh, she's going to be upset. Oh, a £10
voucher.
voucher.
Wow.
Okay. So get commenting. What shall we get people to comment? Would you rather go to the moon or to the bottom of the ocean? I think it's a good. What would you want to do, Kat? I shall just pop this down.
I don't know. If it was possible, both. Because why not?
Why not?
Bottom of the ocean's quite cool. See all the fishies.
Yeah.
Fishies.
Yeah, I think I'd go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Not to the moon. No way. I don't even like to go on a
Yeah,
plane.
but it'd be good to say that you'd done it.
I will just let you know the TV schedule while Emily picks the winner. So next Wednesday at 11:15 and at 2:15, Laura is on Create and Craft with our fantastic cut card collection. So it's our hobbies collection for our Moonstone Dies range, and some of the cards the team have made in-house here are beautiful with this, and I know me and Kat will be back next Friday showing you that. But Dan and Rebecca will be here on Monday morning for a special little craft show. Yes, so me and you next week, Kat. What have we got in our store?
Lucky people.
I know, you guys are so lucky putting up with me and Kat for another hour, and hopefully we'll follow the rules. before Emily doesn't let me come back on the show.
Oh.
She's very bossy. Isn't she, Kat? She's very bossy. Have you picked a winner?
Yeah, it's a loyal watcher. She watches every time.
Okay.
Shelley Alden.
Shelley Alden, congratulations. You have won a £10 voucher. So I think we can add that to her account. You just need to email us with your email address so that we can sync that up to your account. And that £10 is yours to spend on whatever you like. And so we will just add as well the Acorn Wood Little Book to our rollover box. And that's it from us, guys. We will be back on Monday. We'll see you then. It's bye from me.